Good afternoon, everyone. We are back with a long-awaited video. I want to talk to you about a couple of things. More like me answering some questions that some people had that they have messaged me or emailed me through my socials, and I thought it would make a great video to talk to all of you about it. So I had people asking me why I reintroduced my two male guinea pigs, Mateo and Bruno. So it was always thought that when blood is drawn, the bond is broken forever. However, this may not be the case for everyone. My boys were showing signs of depression. What do I mean by that? I mean, they were hiding a lot more, not so much interested in any form of interaction. They were more lethargic, not interested in their food and such, but medically they were cleared. They didn't have any medical issues going on. I tried covering my bases just to be on the safe side, gave them some baby gas drops, gave them some extra love and attention, but it just wasn't enough. So I thought I would try to reintroduce them to one another in a neutral space. So I set up the playpen in the living room on a blanket that was freshly cleaned and washed. I put a large pile of hay, and I'm telling you, the zooming and the chutting they did along with popcorns, it was so incredible to see the difference. It was like night and day. So when I placed them back in their everyday enclosure, we did no physical hides, just their hay, their pellets, the water bottles, and chew toys. We added some fleece forests just so that they had each corner at the opposite end of the cage as an acting hide, but not a physical hide taking up space in the cage. So we did this for several weeks, and it's been working great since. It wasn't until today that I introduced the fleece tunnels into their space. And so far, it seems to be working out great. Fleece tunnels can be a great option for guinea pigs as they're soft and they provide warmth, and they are very easily washable, making them more hygienic than traditional bedding. So when reintroducing two males that previously had conflicts, it's essential to create a neutral environment devoid of any items that might carry their scents, or any scents for that matter. Like wooden hides. Start by allowing them to interact in a controlled, calm setting. Monitor closely for signs of aggression or stress. Gradually increase their time together while observing their behaviors, and consider using positive reinforcement to reward calm interactions. This careful approach can establish new associations and reduce tension between them. So there have been times where I would take Bruno and Mateo out and have them both on my lap or on my living room sofa chair, and I would have treats for them to munch on. Whether they chose to or not was up to them, and we would do it for very short intervals just to see how they react. So, why do I think my boys' bond broke in the first place? There was a time when I introduced the two wooden tunnels into their cage. And then I added two more. However, they were used by the female guinea pigs prior, and while I did wash it with hot water, wood is porous, and so this is my theory. It's possible that the porous nature of the wooden tunnels could have contributed to lingering scents, which might have affected my boys' behavior, their social dynamics, and bonding. Animals often rely on scent for communication, and if the tunnels retained the female scents, it could have led to increased tension of competitiveness among the males, possibly disrupting their bonds. Regular cleaning and material choices that minimize scent retention could help maintain a healthier environment for their interactions. And so we just recently introduced their fleece tunnels, and so far it's going well. So when you're reintroducing your males together, if you choose to do this, be very mindful of what kind of hides you are using, what kind of substrate you're even using. It can sometimes be a make it or break it deal, if that makes any sense. Now, if you have tried this with your guinea pigs and it worked out well, I am glad. If this is something you are willing to consider doing, then let me know what your experience is and how it worked for you. I would love to hear it. Let's get the discussion rolling. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.